Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lara. I talk about all things makeup, no buy, low buy, project pan, conscious consumerism. I feel like I have my intro down pat, so let's just hop into what this video is about. My empties for the year 2021. I finished a lot of products in 2021. Unfortunately, I think this is the only year that I'm actually able to visually see everything that I finished in one place because I wasn't keeping as good track over my makeup or skincare or hair care, whatever empties in the past. So unfortunately, I can't compare oh, I finished 30 products this year compared to 25 last year or anything like that. But I do generally have a sense that I finished more this year than I have in the past. My last really big declutter was at the end of September 2020, right before I moved here. I've been in this apartment for a year and not quite a half. And I took all of my empties to L'Occitane, not just empties, but also just stuff I was decluttering that I wasn't able to hand over to someone else. But that's making me think that maybe some of the empties that I had this year were from before 2021, if I still had those empties from those last couple months, like October to December of 2020. So maybe I've actually been tricking you and I didn't finish quite all of these in 2021, and there's a few that are from just before 2021 begins. If that is the case, I'm so sorry, but here we are. I don't know which ones I finished pre-2021 and which ones I finished 2021, so just assume that I'm correct. Okay, thank you. Anyways, if you're interested in seeing all of my makeup empties, I will link that video right here. I finished a ton of makeup last year. Super happy about it, but I actually think I finished even more non-makeup products. Take a look at this. This is massive. And I finished so much stuff that I actually had to start putting things in another bag. So I have one more bag that has a couple more products, and I will go grab those in a second. But I think how I'm going to do this is I'm just going to randomly reach in and pull stuff out because this is too much stuff to organize behind me, which is what I did in my makeup empties video. But let's just hop into it and talk about what I finished in 2021. Rest assured that I will keep better track of my empties over this next year. I will be taking all of this stuff to L'Occitane in the next couple of weeks, and then I'll be able to start fresh with all of my 2022 empties, and I won't be sullied with any 2021 stuff. But let's continue. So I'm gonna show you what I finished in this bag first. This is the more recent products. That's what didn't fit in that bag. And let's do this fairly quickly, okay? Okay, this was a bath salt, so kind of like a bath bomb. I actually really didn't like this because it tended to stain the tub and I had to go in and scrub with bleach afterwards, so that's not fun. But I did get to use this up fairly quickly, mostly because I was just I don't want to have to scrub this bathtub 20 times, so I just used a ton every time, and maybe that's why it was more yellow, but I just wanted to get this out as soon as possible, so didn't enjoy that. I'm just gonna drop things down here, so there's gonna be a lot. This next one is the Warm Vanilla Sugar Fragrance Mist from Bath & Body Works. This is something that I wanted to finish by the end of 2021, so I'm very glad that I did. Talked about that in my previous video as well. This was the Squalene Cleanser from The Ordinary. I did cut this open to get more out of it, but I didn't actually love this product. I have two lip products on right now, and they're really not working very well together, so I hope things are looking okay. Would not repurchase. I will let you know if I would repurchase any of these things, but my guess is I would repurchase fewer than 5 items. This is the Hello Naturally Whitening Farm Grown Mint toothpaste. I love this stuff. There's very few cruelty-free toothpaste that are accessible to me, and this one is fairly inexpensive, so I love it. Would repurchase. This is the Pacifica Dreamy Youth Day and Night Face Cream. I did enjoy this face cream a lot, but the current one that I'm using from Pacifica I actually like better than this one, so maybe I would repurchase this, but I think I would rather buy other Pacifica face creams. This is the Body Shop Tea Tree Facial Wash. This is just a mini. I have since repurchased the large size of this. I love it. Oh, this is another toothpaste. Fluoride Anti-Cavity Toothpaste from Burt's Bees. This is another good cruelty-free one, but I think I like the flavor of that Hello one best. And then this is the John Frieda Go Blonder Controlled Lightening Spray. I do really enjoy this, but it's not cruelty free, so I need to find a way to obtain this. In the past, I have gotten it through Buns. So if anyone knows a good cruelty free version of hair lightening spray that mimics the effect of natural sun highlights, that's not Sun In or John Frieda, because neither are cruelty free, I would love to hear, because honestly I don't know. I don't know what else I would buy. Okay, moving on to the giant bag. This is the Head & Shoulders shampoo. I did not purchase this, but I did finish it off. I don't think I have particularly dandruffy hair, so it wasn't really for me. This is the Bath & Body Works Peach Body Mist. I enjoyed the scent, but I'm just tired of body sprays. I'd never want to buy another body spray in my life. This was a sample, but it lasted ages. Like, I think this was like 2 months. The Oil of Morocco Argan Oil Deep Conditioning Treatment. I thought that this was pretty good, but not super strong feelings. This is the Winter Frost Bath Crystals, another bath product that I felt kind of okay towards, not particularly strongly, would not repurchase. This was a moisturizer. It's a gel cream, which meant that it felt kind of different than like regular moisturizers. I didn't really like the way that this felt, although Garnier is cruelty-free now, so that's a plus, but I would not repurchase. Ooh, this is something I would repurchase and have, the Pacifica Kale Water Micellar Cleansing Tonic. I've tried quite a few of these like second step makeup removers, and this is the best one that I found. I have repurchased it. I love it. I love how it smells. I love how it feels on my skin. Oh, this is not picking up too much, but it probably is because it's in my lap. Pacifica has probably been my favorite brand discovery of 2021. Yeah, for sure. This is the Herbal Essences Dry Shampoo. This is actually my favorite brand of dry shampoo, and I have used up quite a few of theirs. However, unfortunately, this brand is not cruelty-free, so I need to either obtain dry shampoo from Buns in the future, which is probably the best idea just because it's an aerosol container and I really don't want to be contributing more of those, but also because my favorite brand is not cruelty-free. This is the Beautiful Skin Avocado and Oatmeal Mineral Facial Clay Mask. I think when I got towards the bottom of this, it started smelling really funky, so I didn't really enjoy it. This is also very, very old. Not my favorite facial mask for sure. Another sample, this is the Deep Repair Mask from Macadamia. I like everything I've tried from them, but I don't think I felt super strongly about this one. And also I know this brand is like not really in fashion anymore. When I started watching YouTube, that was like the thing to use, but not so much anymore. This was the Acetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. This is not something I bought for myself, but it was something that I used up. I know a lot of people think that this is just like the best because it's so simple and good for sensitive skin, but I do not like this formula. I used to use this back in like, I don't know, grade 8 or grade 10 or something as well, like a long time ago, not this exact container obviously, and I didn't really like it then either, so. This is the Bath & Body Works Japanese Cherry Blossom Body Lotion. This was just like a little portable one. I do like portable hand lotions, and I'm on my last one, but didn't particularly love the scent. Another toothpaste, Burt's Bees one. This was the Body Shop Banana Shampoo. This came in a little trio with that other mini, and I thought it was fine, but definitely nothing close to how I felt about the face wash or how I feel about my current Lush shampoo. This was another moisturizer. This was supposed to be a massage cream for stretch marks. I did not buy this for myself, but I did use it up. No feelings. Another dry shampoo, Salon Selectives. This one actually is cruelty-free. I didn't used to like this back when I first got it, gave it a rest for a while, and then when I was trying to finish off all my dry shampoos, came back to it and was like, oh, this is actually pretty good. So I finished it off. This is a pretty jumbo size. Like, this is definitely the biggest one that I've ever used. This next one, wow, I forgot that I finished this. Argan Oil Deep Conditioner. This is a pretty big tub, and I don't wash my hair super often, like maybe 2 times a week, 3 times a week max. So it takes me a long time to go through anything like this. I think this was pretty good, but didn't have particularly strong feelings for it. Another toothpaste. Wow, I go through a lot of toothpaste, but it's not just me, it's also my partner. I think he uses them more than me, to be honest. This is the Galette Venus Shave Gel. Oh, this is kind of gross. Yeah, I don't really see the point in shaving cream, and I don't think I will ever buy one again. It's just an extra step. Use your soap, people. Come on. Oh, yeah. This, I didn't really know how I was supposed to use because it just says freshen. Apply it to face and neck. Like, that's literally all it says. So I used it as kind of like a makeup remover or a second step, and I didn't find it super effective at that because I don't think that's how it's supposed to be used, but I honestly don't know how I was supposed to use this. It doesn't make any claims of being a makeup remover, but like, what are you gonna do with just like a clean spray? I don't know. Another macadamia product. This is the Deep Repair Mask. Wow, I finished a lot this year. Yeah, I thought this was pretty good, on the better end of hair masks I've used, I guess, but not sure that I would repurchase it. It is cruelty-free though, so that's something. This was the Warm Vanilla Sugar Antibacterial Hand Spray. So I only realized that it was hand sanitizer when I was showing it in an Empties video one time. Up until then, I thought it was a body spray and I had used it as such, so can't believe I did that, but this was the same scent as that other Warm Vanilla Sugar product. This is a deodorant, soft and dry. Yeah, this is super miscellaneous. Didn't really like it very much, would not repurchase. God, I got through so much stuff this year. This was a bio oil. This was not something that I purchased myself, but I did use it up. I don't really like oil products like this on the body because I just find that they like get on your clothing and I don't like the texture. I don't like the texture anywhere. I don't like oil in my hair. I don't like it on my skin. I don't like it on my face. Just keep the oil away from me. I produce enough oil myself. This was a shampoo, the Repair Argan Oil Shampoo. Herbal essences, not something I bought, but this is fine. Honestly, Lush is just still my favorite shampoo, and the fact that it is package free makes it 100 times better. This is the Hylamide High Efficiency Face Cleanser from the Abnormal Beauty Company, but this wasn't a Decium brand. It was the a sister brand, which I didn't realize when I bought it. Didn't like this very much because it was just too oily. It did remove my makeup for sure, but I didn't like the way it felt on my skin at all. Ooh, yes, this was a activated charcoal toothpaste. Very, very messy on your sink because it was just like a black color, so I didn't like it very much, but I'm glad that I finished it off. And since then, I've just been buying like regular toothpaste, as you can see. Oh my god, I forgot about this. This is kind of lovely actually to go through my MDs and be like, wow, that's where I came from. Disney Tink Spirit Cooling Body Spray. My mom probably got this for me in like middle school. That's how old it is, but it's like mostly water, so it obviously did not go bad. But I just wanted to finish it off because body sprays, again. Oh my god, another toothpaste? How many freaking toothpaste do I use in a year? Jesus. Another deodorant. I bought this before I was cruelty free. This is the Old Spice Wolfthorn deodorant. My sister got me onto like buying men's deodorants, and I actually really like it because it looks kind of weird. It looks like melted. The scents are really nice. She got one called Manly Lavender, and men are so fragile. Manly Lavender. Yeah, there has to be wolves on this one because, I mean, you can't have girly deodorant, right? Like, it needs to be as manly as possible. Would not repurchase. Garnier Foaming Cleansing Gel. Garnier is now cruelty-free again, but I would not repurchase this. I didn't like it. Didn't find it did very much. I think, honestly, Pacifica in The Ordinary, but mostly Pacifica, and also a little bit of Body Shop, but mainly Pacifica is like pretty much the only skincare brand that I need to use from now on. I've just been blown away by everything that I've tried from them, pretty much. Another toothpaste! How fast are you supposed to go through toothpaste? Oh, some of these are makeup products. This was a decluttered lip gloss. That is in the wrong place. Another Tea Tree Empty from the Body Shop. Wow, this was this year. This was a serum. I think this was like my mom's or something, but she just never used it. And so I was like, well, I don't like it, but if you're not going to use it, somebody should. Elizabeth Grant. This was a eye cream. Yeah, Regard Eye. I haven't really found an eye cream that I found does anything, so not sure that I will be trying any in future. This was a perfume. This is actually my favorite perfume when I was a little bit younger, the Harajuku Lovers Music perfume from Gwen Stefani, and I still do love the scent. Oh my god, so good. Part of it is nostalgia, right? I just like associate it with the memories of when I wore it. But now, of course, I realize that it is a little bit problematic that a white woman did a series of Japanese-inspired perfumes. However, back then I did not know what cultural appropriation was. So yeah, like I would not recommend these if they're still around despite how much I love them. I will finish off the ones that I have. I also found this in there. This is an eyebrow pencil that I finished that obviously was also in the wrong place along with that lip gloss. Okay, we only have a couple of products left. This was the Aveeno Positively Radiant Daily Moisturizer. This is something that I had repurchased in the past and then realized that I didn't really like that much, but I found it handy because it had SPF 15. So that was something. Honestly, I wish my moisturizer now had some SPF, so I got double layer. Yeah, would not repurchase. Aveeno's not cruelty free, and I also haven't really loved anything that I've tried from them. You should see this pile down there. Oh my god, it's a disaster. This was a hair mask that I tried from Lush. Happy Happy Joy Joy Hour perfume. Oh yeah, there's still a bit of scent in it left. If you don't like scents, well, you probably wouldn't like anything at Lush, but you definitely wouldn't like this. When I went into Lush to buy a repurchase of my shampoo, she gave me this sample and she was like, do you like scent or no? And I was like, yeah, I like scent. So she gave me like the smelliest thing that they have, I swear. But this felt so good on my hair. I really, really enjoyed it, and I would consider purchasing it. However, this was not package free. I don't think that they make package free conditioner, or at least this one wasn't. So because of that, I would prefer not to purchase. Hopefully I can use that little tub for some other thing. Like I might keep that around just because it's a convenient size. Okay, we've got some little samples. This is the Brightening Mud Face Mask. I wouldn't buy like single-use face masks anymore. Some more ordinary products. The Natural Moisturizing Factors Plus HA. I got this in the smaller size. I have since repurchased this. It's not my favorite moisturizer, but I think it's pretty good and it is inexpensive, which is why I purchased it again. Yeah, another one. Natural Moisturizing Factors Plus HA. This was the sunscreen from The Ordinary. This was only an SPF 15. I have since repurchased this in SPF 30. It's not my favorite, but just because of the price, I figured I should pick it up when they had that sale. Anything else? Oh yeah, this is gross. Look at what happened to this nail polish. This used to be my favorite. I think I tried to revive it, but look at it now. It's like something is growing in there. I feel like if I open it, it will stink. So that was sad because I obviously didn't finish it. It dried out. That's the only nail polish, actually. What else do we have? Ooh, this Lush Lip Scrub. This smells funny. Ooh, oh, that's so bad. Yeah. Super, super cute. Look at the color. It does say used by 2018, so it's very, very old. And I'm sad that I didn't get use out of this, but I honestly I don't reach for lip scrubs that much. Like I have one that's still good. If my lips feel dry, I'm gonna be going for a lip balm. I'm not gonna be going for a lip scrub, so that's why I just don't use them, even though I have them, unfortunately. And I like the scents. Okay, two more things, kind of. This is a Birae Deep Pore Charcoal Cleanser. I think that this was like a mask, and this was the kind that like stings your face while you're putting it on, which I don't particularly enjoy. I haven't really loved anything I've tried from Birae, and they're not cruelty free, so easy enough to say no to. It's honestly, it makes things easier when something isn't cruelty free, because then I'm like, oh, I can just discount that brand. Like I don't even have to have it on my radar anymore, kind of thing. Same with makeup. Like it's just easier to be like, oh, I don't have to consider like, ooh, do I like that? Do I not? Like it's just simpler in a way. It's like how when you're in a restaurant and there is like one or two vegan options, you're like, okay, I don't need to spend 15 minutes looking at the menu. I can choose between these two things, and it's simpler for me. I'm vegan. Okay, and then the last thing is these little perfume samples. Honestly, I'm shocked that it was this year because I feel like I haven't used perfume samples in ages. I don't know. It's been a while since I've used these. And I liked some of them, but not enough to repurchase. And I also just have enough perfumes and body sprays to work through. As I've said before, I'm not buying anything new anytime soon. That's definitely one thing that is still on my no buy. So that is actually it. Those are all of the non-makeup products that I finished in 2021. Did you do better than this? I'm really impressed with myself, honestly. And those toothpaste, like what the heck? Let's talk about a book that I have been reading lately because I talk about this at the end of every video. So this is You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson. Don't worry about what I have as a bookmark. Just don't worry about it. So this is a YA novel. I actually haven't read anything YA in a while. I used to read so much YA, but I gradually think I got a bit like disillusioned with it because I haven't liked many of the ones that I've read in recent years. Maybe that's just bad picking on my part, or maybe I feel like I've grown out of it, which is really sad because I used to love YA. But this is about a high school senior. She lives in Colorado, I think. Black high school senior, and she is hoping to get this one particular scholarship, but she doesn't get it, and so instead she decides to go for prom queen, because if you win that, you get a huge scholarship to university, which is just like a really weird system. Like, I hope that's not actually a thing. Please let me know if it is. For us, prom was not like it was a big thing and that people were excited for it, but we didn't have the like prom queen and king thing. On the night of, they like chose the prom queen and king out of a hat, and it actually ended up being one of my closest friends, and we were all laughing so hard when we found out. But yeah, prom queen is like not, that seems like a very, very American thing. It's just like how cheerleading is just, it's not a thing. Like, is that still a thing in American high schools? Probably, but I don't know. Anyways, the part that I like most about this book is that she's very involved in the music department in her school. She plays clarinet? Okay, she lives in Indiana. She doesn't say what she plays, but I think it's a clarinet. And I just love seeing music in high school showed on the page, because I don't feel like I read a ton of books where the main character is involved in music. And for me, music was like the biggest part of high school. It's where I made all of my friends. It was all of my social activities and extracurricular. I can't fathom a world in which music wasn't like the biggest part of my high school experience. I know that I also did go to a high school that was very heavily involved with music. Over a third of the school was in either like choir, band, or strings. I play violin for context. I would love to hear if you are currently in music in your high school, or if you were, and how that impacted you, because my friend group now, my close friend group, is all of my high school friends from music. And that was 10 years ago, so it just goes to show. I'm editing this right now. It's Friday night, the video is going up in the morning, and I literally have a Zoom in an hour with this friend group. So yeah, we stay in touch. But yeah, I went to music camp every year. I was a counselor there. Best times of my life. I feel like an old person who's like reminiscing. But yeah, honestly, I wish that there was like a book about music camp or like band camp. I haven't read one of those. I know there's like American Pie band camp, that movie, which seems really stupid. Anyways, I'm rambling here, but I love that aspect of the book, and it's really fun. I started this yesterday and I'm going through it very quickly. So yeah, this is a fun time if you're looking for a light YA read. But that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I apologize again for such a long video. I swear these will come to an end soon, probably like February, when I get through all of these like big end of the year videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.